So thank you all again for being here, and Bill, thank you for that introduction. As you were going through that introduction, I was thinking about what Josh said, and I was very grateful that you're all in this room, because if you were online, that 20-minute introduction, you probably would have all disappeared, as Josh warned. So the bio will be a little bit shorter when you attend one of my webinars. But Josh, I don't think Josh is in the room now, but, oh, there he is. What a great job Josh did, and I'd like to give him a round of applause. I learn something new every time I hear Josh present, and but the handoff was great, because as Josh noted, the webinar strategies that he outlined are for the most part about attracting leads and getting people who don't already know you into the funnel. And in many cases, a well-executed webinar will result in a sale and can result in lots of sales. But as Josh noted, you often have lots and lots of prospects who engage with you through a webinar or through whatever marketing means you use to initially connect with them, who aren't ready to buy or don't take that step. And then the question becomes, now what? Before I dive in, I'd like a show of hands. How many people here are in business-to-business businesses as opposed to business-to-consumer businesses? The vast majority, which was my suspicion. Good, because I'm going to focus primarily on concepts that work for B2B businesses, although for those of you who are B2C businesses, don't worry, these concepts apply as well. I was speaking to a prospect fairly recently in the B2B space, and he was repeating some fairly tired but common cliches to me. Number one, email marketing is dead. That's a myth, but we hear it quite a bit. Number two, we don't close sales with email. That's a fact for his business as well as for many B2B businesses. But where he was using that as an objection to say, why in the world would we use email marketing or social media or interactive technologies in our marketing mix if we can't close a sale? I proceeded to explain to him how those technologies are crucial in the step between lead attraction and a sale, that place that we call engagement. So what we're going to talk about today is ways to use interactive technologies, primarily email, to engage prospects and to move them from that initial point of attraction and first point of engagement, the webinar in this case, to the sale. How to get there most productively and most quickly and profitably, and how to do it in ways that will seem perhaps counterintuitive. We're going to turn some ideas upside down. We're going to present some tactics and tips, and we're going to get you to a point where you have some ideas that you can bring home to your business right away and put to work right away. Steve, in a moment I'm going to ask you to turn off the camera because we're going to interact right away. And we're going to interact around this question. Think about the last few times that you made a sale in your business. And actually take out a sheet of paper and just jot it down. Answer the question, how did you close the sale? Did you do it with a face-to-face meeting? Did you do it with a phone call? Did you do it because somebody received an email and said, sign me up? Did you do it because somebody attended a webinar and took the offer that you put forward at the end of the webinar? How do you typically close a sale in your business? Steve, we can turn the camera off for just a moment. I want to give people about. We just spent a moment talking, and the answers were generally that the sales that you close typically come from face-to-face, telephone conversations, direct personal contact. That's especially true in B2B businesses, but it's also often true in B2C, and it's more true the higher the ticket price, the higher the cost of the product or service that you're delivering. We were talking a moment ago about referrals, and few, if any of us, ever get a phone call from a prospect who says, John called and referred me in, please send me a contract. No, there's direct conversation. So the first thing to understand, and I'm an email marketing guy, an interactive marketing guy saying this to you, is that interactive technology is not a silver bullet. Interactive technologies like email do not reinvent the way in which you close a deal.